So let's talk about that.
So let's go back to
Yeah,
that.
let's talk about that realization.
So every time I came to Ghana, I learned something different.
Okay.
And even for even into 2025 now that we are here, I realized how much I was a white woman in Ghana. Meaning, and when I say a white woman,
yeah, you gotta break that down.
I'll say a white woman because the way that we think, a colonizer's mind. So there's some great benefits of what we've learned in America that we can actually have a great shared community. But I realized I was coming here and I wanted to implement a westernized mindset to these people, to this culture, our people. When I say these people, like who am I to tell you, you need to do this faster. It needs to be like this. Who am I to come to another country and to dictate how this culture should be?
So let's talk about that.
So hello and welcome back to the Black Street Tonight African Rising channel. Once again, my name is Ben Carson, and if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe, join us, like this video, let me know what you think about what you just heard or what you're about to hear. And I mean, the previous video that I posted and got more likes, YouTube algorithm picked it up and it blew up. So please, let me know what you think by liking and sharing this video for me. What you've just heard is a video that I chanced on Facebook, and you can find the full episode on Jay Cameron's official, I think, Facebook and YouTube channel. The lady you are just hearing is Jasmine, and she's been to Ghana multiple times. But what she's trying to say, or the message that let me check what I now recorded. So the message that she's trying to carry or put out there is that she had been to Ghana several times, but every time she comes to Ghana, she came with a white woman mentality. And what does she mean? She came to Ghana, but didn't want to leave the Ghana culture. She wanted to bring her American culture, American dream, American lifestyle, the speed of how things move in America in Ghana. Now, let me tell you one thing. After traveling to so many countries, living in so many countries and experiencing so many cultures, what I've realized is the fact that culture, one of the elements of the dynamism of culture is speed. And maybe books haven't talked about so much about it, but that is one thing that I might have to write a book about it. Let me tell you what I mean by speed. When you go to China, where I lived for like 9 years, things move fast, like the supersonic, like the hypersonic. That's the rate at which things move. You sort of want more time. It looks like there's just 12 hours in a day. Yeah. In a round day, yeah. And I lived in China 5 years before going to Ghana once, and then I came back to continue to 9 years. Right? But when I went to Ghana for the first time after living in China, I felt like Ghana had like 48 hours in a day. Like you could go to the bank and it's relaxed, cozy. The tellers are doing their things at their own pace, and the bank can take you the whole day. And I was so frustrated, and I felt like I could do like 6 things, 7 things in a day in China, and I'm doing just one. And if it's not, you don't even finish, you have to come another day. And I was like, okay, so here I got to be cozy. And I sort of forgot that was the life I was living before moving. And even by the time I came, it had been better, but now I felt like it was even slower, right? Living in Japan, things were even much more faster. Even how they eat, how they talk, how they do things was even faster than China. I came to America, I feel like it's slower than China and Japan, right? But it's still faster than a lot of countries anyway, right? So that's the thing with culture. And so when you come to Ghana, don't try to be like, we gotta do it this time. When you say 12 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock. The culture says put some 30 minutes to relax. So they'll come at 12:30. That's even the best time you get them to come, right? When the appointment is 12. Try to also make room for those things, right? Leave that. Yeah, you can have them improve it through education, but don't push it. That's the point. Try to let them adjust, right? Meet them at a medium point, but don't force it on people. It's disrespectful. And I think a lot of people that have moved to Ghana or other parts of Africa recently will testify to that when they try to relax and leave it as the culture is, they feel more at peace. They feel integrated. They're able to go to people's houses, dip their hands in the same bowl to eat with people. The first time I was eating with my hands in America, people were looking at me very weird, in a weird way. The first time I was eating with a friend from the same bowl, now it was even crazy. Like, people started looking at me like, am I crazy? Do you know where that person have put a hand? And I'm like, do you even know where I have also put my hand? So, right, but it's a culture of trust, it's culture of belief, it's a community. Ubuntu, you are because I am because you are, right? That is our culture, that is it. In Ghana, we say it takes a community to raise a child, that is it, right? So we have different cultures and the dynamics. Embrace it. When you come, embrace it, leave it. And that is how you're going to enjoy when you go to somebody's country. When we were in Indonesia, we had to go and live in there's this hotel that it's like a mad hat kind of thing, but it was very expensive, and I realized we even enjoyed, like, and there was this guy who played the guitar all the time, and I mean, yeah, that situation I would say was even worse than in Ghana, but it was an experience that I got. And I'm not saying every part of Indonesia is like that. Jakarta is very beautiful. You don't want to, and even Bali is extremely beautiful. They have nice cities, right? And provinces, but you don't want to go to one place and push your culture on people. Leave the culture, right? And I'm letting you all diaspora come experience the Ghana dream, the dream of Africa, where you get a home and you don't have to pay mortgage, and that's the only property that even if you can live with your family, that will be enough for them, right? This rush hour thing, come and relax somewhere. Our body needs to relax sometimes. If I'm not saying leave your American dream and come, sometimes just come, let Ghana or Africa be your detox, right? And come make investment here. That's another way of educating people and bridging your culture or meeting them in the middle. Once again, my name is Ben Carson. Join this channel and let's make Africa great again. I'll see you when I see you.